What is up, everybody? J Nell here with my UFC 192 recap video. A version of this video you can find on the Young Turks. That's right, they're looking for a new sports host and I put my name in the race, so get on the Young Turks, TYT next, message them, up my videos, support me. Alright, on to this great event. I got 3 out of 4 picks because the co-main event changed. First up, I chose Juliana Pena to beat Jessica Eye. She did, although I don't really agree. First off, Jessica won the first and the second rounds by taking Juliana down, holding position, winning those rounds. In the second round, though, the ref took away a point due to an illegal knee, and it was totally illegal. She was off her back. Juliana was on top. She kneed her, landed clean, landed hard, illegal knee. The ref took away a point with no warning. Sometimes they do that if they feel as though it was deliberate. I don't know, it was messy. And then he stood them up instead of starting them back on the ground, even though it was Jessica who committed the foul and she was in the less dominant position. So it was just real messy. Juliana came back and won the third round, totally agree, but you let me know if you agree with this decision. Either way, who's next for Juliana Pena? Now, next up, this fight was elevated from the prelims. We saw Joseph Benavidez take on Baggett. Now, if I did not do a prediction for this, it was elevated. Joseph won all 3 rounds, unanimous decision, and I totally agree. He has more tools than Ali does. That's just better striking. Knees, kicks, Muay Thai. Ali did get his hands on him with that Sambo combat wrestling, and he did make him fly through the air, but it was just too little, too late. Good win for Joseph. Who's next for Joseph? He can beat everyone except Mighty Mouse. Who's next for Joseph? Now, next up, the heavyweights. Sean Jordan taking on Ruslan Magomedov. Ruslan won the unanimous decision, and I totally agree, and I got that pick because I chose him, but I found myself frustrated. Sean came in a little bit heavier than usual. He wasn't quite as aggressive. In fact, he was trying to wrestle him, muscle him up against the fence a lot. Ruslan has really unorthodox, quite amazing striking, actually. He threw this front leg question mark kick thing that looks wild. His punches comes from crazy angles. He has good movement. He was dodging Sean Jordan. This kid has something. He's just not active enough. I was frustrated. I was like, Ruslan, you have him. Fight. Fight more. So if Magomedov can just up his output, I think he's a future contender for that heavyweight belt. He is one to watch. Now, next up, this was the co-main event because Johnny Hendricks, Big Rig, didn't make weight, had a fat blockage in his small intestines. I feel bad. Get better soon, Big Rig, but damn it, Big Rig. You were supposed to fight Tyron Woodley. Anyway, so we saw Rashad Evans making his comeback after a 2-year layoff due to 2 knee surgeries against number 4 ranked Ryan Bader. I did not get this pick. I took a risk, and I said I did. I took a risk for Rashad Evans. This is the best Ryan Bader we have ever seen. His striking has come even further than I realized. The diversity. He had the sneaky little half uppercut right that would come underneath Rashad's punches. Kicks, movement, angles, constant pressure, and he was very, very active. I think he caught Rashad by surprise with how active he was. Rashad, coming off of a 2-year layoff, talk about some ring rust. The whole first round, I was like, Rashad, you're going to have to fight! You're going to have to fight! But it just took him a while to get going. He came back in the second and made it close, but Ryan won all 3 rounds. This was a great win for Ryan Bader, and he can now start barking for that title shot against the winner of the main event. And still, UFC light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier. I got this pick. He beat Alexander Gustafsson in an incredible fight. Let's talk about it. These 2 men were going back and forth. Round 1, DC came out firing. He was very aggressive throughout this entire fight, always initiating the contact, always walking down Alexander, always in pursuit, controlling the center of the cage. This is what won him the split decision. In the first round, he picked up Alexander, 180 full turn in the air, slammed him down WWE style. It was amazing. Second round, Alexander comes back. He found his range, started landing combination. There was a couple of dirty boxing exchanges, which DC won, but Alexander actually took DC down, opened up 2 cuts on the eye, bleeding into the eye. So round 2 was totally Gustafsson. Round 3, DC manages to take some of that momentum back. Again, the dirty boxing, holding Alex's head, uppercuts unblocked, opening up a huge gash on Alexander's nose. He's winning this round until the last minute when Alexander lands a knee to the face, which nearly ends this fight. Knocks DC on the ground. DC is surviving on instinct alone. He gets back up on instinct, grabs the leg, and is literally holding Alex's hands like, don't hit me again. Please don't hit me again. He survives round 3. And then round 4 and 5 are pretty much the same. They're very close. Alexander lands another knee. He starts landing more combinations. But DC, I gotta hand it to him. He really wanted to win this fight. He went full force at Alexander. He was jumping, trying to hit Alexander, going forward the whole time, controlling the pace the whole time, Alexander backpedaling the whole time, actually turning his back and running from DC. This is what got DC the split decision. He earned this victory. He's a legitimate champ now. So who is next for DC Daniel Cormier? Ryan Bader just won. And as you know, my boy, John Jones, is coming back. So let me know how you did on your picks, who you think all these fighters should fight next. Let me know any injury updates. Check out my video on TYT Sports. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, where I have exclusive 15-second fight recaps and prediction videos. Subscribe, like, talk to me, take care, and goodbye.